How's it going, guys? Just back here again with some more. We're all here in Empty Arena today. Probably don't keep this. We are playing Ketramose? Ketramose? The New Dawn, who is a commander I've actually played against by now. We're 2 or 3 days from release at this point, and she was the first commander from the new set that I actually played against. And it was a very long and grindy game, and I got close to killing her, but in the end, it did not quite pan out for me. We'll keep the land. We have to count up. Our opponent is in the tank. I don't know why though. Maybe they wanted to have a 1-drop and they just don't have it. No, we're playing land. My goodness. Uh, let's kill a rabbit. Hmm. I think this is fine. Next turn we can go land drop. We can go land drop into Ketramose. And her name is not Ketma, but or his name, I don't know. Do gods have genders? If the Elder Scrolls taught me anything, they don't. But you never know. Rabbits. 7 more cards in exile. It doesn't say in a single graveyard. We can't block anything, but then if we attack, we just take out a Heir Apparent, and, well, now when we attack, we'll take out... we're not a Wrath-heavy deck, because we're a removal-heavy deck. And the Heir Apparent deck is clearly a problem for us. Hmm. Not really panning out. All dead. Oh. This might actually help. Now when one of those rabbits dies, we gain 3 life, which is a lot of upside. Problem is we just have to keep playing creatures into it. I think Sanguimancer was the right option there. No, nope, I was wrong. It didn't matter what they chose. We couldn't have blocked either way. I did not have fun against Heir Apparent. My deck is not built for it. Rough start. Hopefully, next match we don't get put up against Math Creature. Because we could. We have a couple of rounds that exile a bunch of stuff, but we really don't want to just dump things into the graveyard. Unless we're doing it with, like, Farewell, right? Well, not Farewell doesn't dump anything. What I'm trying to say is we don't want a lot of the really cheap, efficient ways of mass removal, because then we have to actually process the reverse processing in terms of magic, them out of the graveyard and back into the, or out of the graveyard into exile. So it adds an extra step to getting value off our commander, which we're built to do, but it's the second thing that we want to do, not the first. I think scrying on turn 1 will be more valuable. Yeah. My hand is not shaping up. Redshift. I haven't played against Redshift yet. He looks interesting. That exhaust, very powerful. I think it's a little bit hard to get to, but he is one of the fabled mana dorks that I think I rushed to 7 because I can't deal with the problem otherwise. There's just nothing in my hand at the moment. Not 7, 6. If we get to 6, we get to Onyx. We can at least take out the highest mana value permanent, right? And that should be... You are MV, right? That's the highest power. Okay, it does not even MV, it's just power. But I think we're going to be too late. Yeah, it looks like we're too late. We don't have commander. It can't really do anything at the moment, but our opponent has... So they could have 5 plus 4, 9 mana. Terror of the Peaks. Yikes. Oh, that's bad. Really quite bad. Professor Onyx will get rid of it, but they still have infinite mana. Like, that's the problem. Getting rid of a Terror of the Peaks doesn't do much. Our real hope is that they just run out of card advantage and then we're somehow fine. By Terror of the Peaks. Please don't eat my entire board. Oh my god. Don't really have anything for Kaervek yet. So I guess we do this. Grab that. We get rid of that. We get Ward 1, which is annoying. Auto pay. Can't really let them exhaust next turn. Changing Copper Dragon. That's not good. I mean, next turn we Kaervek. We D-Spark. We decline because we can't do anything about that. Maybe this? Decline. They're still kind of dead, but making progress. We actually got to draw cards. I wanted to get rid of Roxanne there, and there's probably a line where I could have done it if I was a little bit more intelligent with my mana usage instead of letting Auto Tapper do all the work. But oh my god, that's a death sentence, isn't it? You just put 3 counters on Boo and then 6 counters on Boo, right? It's fully upgraded, that talent. I mean, that's GG. We don't have a choice there. We stabilized. Like I said, this is I think it's a harder deck to build around. At least that's the impression I've got off of it so far. Because when I saw it during my playtesting and when I saw my opponent playing it, the surviving the early game tended to be pretty difficult. But it tended to stabilize if you could get a good life game payoff and into the mid game, right? Like if you got past the mid game, like halfway through it, basically, you could stabilize and essentially turn the tables. I don't know if we'll get there, but I hope we do. We do, because we have not had a lot of good luck with Magic recently. Although we didn't do great for our first game in what do you call it? Aether Drift draft, but we won't be seeing it again for a while. I think I leave that actually. It's not as scary as it looks. And my commander will let me draw a card if I wait a turn. Midnight Clock. Rizzo. We don't have an artifact. What do you call it? Artifact removal? I'm not going to do anything this turn, so I'm going to grab that. One ring. I like it. You know, actually, we'd have to keep that. We have to keep it because it combos with Eternal Wanderer, right? We can essentially draw an infinite number of cards, as long as we remember to reset the damage with Eternal Wanderer before it becomes dangerous. We just have to be careful. Whenever you cast an instant, create a dragon. Very cool. Well, Feed the Swarm has a goal. This is actually kind of sweet. Artifact. I was just saying I didn't have any of that. Uh, yeah, I'll get rid of that. Would you look at that? I even hit a land drop. So far, my things are... Well, we both have one thing in exile. So she counts cumulatively both graveyards, which is important to remember, because that means you can use things that So the neat thing about the Wanderer and tokens, actually, we'll do it the safe way. Huh. Let's draw a card just in case. I could have done my opponent, but nope. Okay. Well, this is you. Kai is actually really good in this deck. Are we casting more instant sorceries? I hope not. I'm running out of useful. Two from a single graveyard. I guess I'll grab my opponents anyways, because I don't really have creatures. Then we go Obsidat. Help us offset the cost of our commander. Yeah, they're about to cast an instant, and that means that our Kaya is cooked, but eh. Eh. Don't particularly care if Kaya is cooked. Decline. Okay. Block. Sure. Go ahead and get rid of that mage. We don't like him. He's not trustworthy. We're at 18 minutes, so we're gonna end it after this game. I think. Rude? Resolve. I'm only left with 2 mana after this, so. Oh, I'm left with 3. Okay, well. You may have a dragon. And I will kill that dragon. Right, Tapper is dumb. But we got to the point where we wanted to be. It's just whether or not the Eternal Wanderer will actually survive. We had to use her for a wrath, which is rough. Yikes. Opponent? That's kind of scary. I'm gonna draw a card. Oh, during my turn? During your turn. Okay, well, That explains that. Oh, well. You're an artifact. Oh my god. No! Go away, Midnight Clock. This cost me everything. My greed. My greed, my greed, my greed. I just plussed her first. She would have survived. But no. Anything else? Deck? Oh, Vergoth. Okay, I like Vergoth. Vergoth means that my regular kill spells are full on murder. Which is good. Hmm. Cancel. I don't even have to give my commander indestructible. He just comes with it. Yeah, I think that since we've gotten the One Ring online, we're probably not gonna lose. Probably. Vergoth also, he kind of slots amazingly well into this deck. A lot of life gain. He does the exiling for you, and you get to play creatures. Like, there's additional upside. Amazing. I don't know. I can understand that this is annoying, but you're the one who's been making me deal with dragons for the last 5 turns. Like, we would have had this game over with had it not been for Rite of the Dragon Caller. I think we're at the rope stage. All right, well, we'll pause. Game is surprisingly over. Either way, if you enjoy, remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.